Okay Lee, this is how it goes. Making a wagtail brush. First of all, if it's this sort of stock, the one I showed you, okay, you take the headstock off, this piece here, alright, drill 2 holes, one here and one here, and using the original screws you also drill a hole here and a hole here in the yellow wagtail, of course. I haven't got the blue one, so I don't know about that. But this one works perfectly for this. This sort of headstock, you just marry up the wagtail like that. You can see how it fits perfectly there. Okay, and using the original screws from the headstock, you just screw it in at the top. Okay, both screws there. Underneath, you use the original holes that are there already, these two, and get 2 very large washers, and they'll go each side there using the original holes and the original screws again. You just screw them in. This will hold it down so it doesn't actually wobble backwards and forwards. Use the original screws, okay, and the original holes for that. And then you just drill them in, screw them in rather. Okay, you can see that. So there's 2 screws there, 2 at the top. If it's not that sort of brush, for the other type, take that out of the way. This one, which is more likely that you're going to get, you see it's like a square head instead of the curved one here. Don't know if you can see that very well. Again, you take the headstock off, unscrew those, just comes off, put that to one side, and again use the original screws, 4 screws, okay, and 2 large washers. Again, yellow wagtail, 2 holes, both sides of the wagtail there. Take one side of the brush, it doesn't really matter because they're both the same on this one. Mark off where the holes are in the wagtail, each side. Drill a hole, pilot hole with a very thin drill, so if you get them too big they'll be stuffed. Drill in 2 holes, original screws that came out of the brush, okay, stuff them on. I'm going to do this in real time, see how fast this is. Screw them up nice and tight. Hope you can see all this. Could do with you here, Lee, to film it properly. Screw that up nice and tight. Already, there you go, wagtail brush. But to give it some more strength, because it'll probably just rip off. Again, underneath, you're going to have to drill a couple of holes. Push the washer as close to the edge of the wagtail, you see there's a lip there, as possible. Again, drill some pilot holes, original screw. What you want to find, make sure is that the screw doesn't go right through to the underside, because it's possible to scratch the window that way, but I think these are short enough. I can't feel it there. If not, just get a couple more washers on top of the big one, and that will shorten the length of the screw, of course. Again, pilot hole here and here. Nice sharp drill, get that straight in there. Original screw. Sorry, get that out of the way. Screw that in there. Nice and tight. There you go, strong as anything. One wagtail brush. Slap the jets on, like so. And they'll act as springs, as you know. We'll put them on the zip ties. See, tape your T-piece underneath so it keeps it firmly in place, and then tape it a little bit further down. If you want to use this method, use the male quick connector fit there, and of course the Unger cones, which these clip on really well. I'm going to use that tomorrow for work, okay, instead of the one you saw, to see how it goes. So I think the bristles are better on this one. Okay, that's it, Lee, job done.